Hello, Hellspawn here from Rakaka. It's still Friday, day one, and I'm standing here with Benjamin Baker, known as DeMusliM. And we can see that you're injured again. What happened?
I was in the relay race, and I was doing pretty okay. But then one of the people, or I was catching up with the people because we started a bit behind. But one of the guys fell over, like right in front of me, kind of thing, and I had to dodge out the way. And then I did a pretty much Superman along the floor and skid everything. And I've got injured on my knees, part of my hip, but it's just all gashed open. But especially on my broken elbow, I had like a metal bar. There'll be like YouTube videos out because Anna Prosser decided to go like nurse mode on me. But there's quite a big gash. Like it's pretty big. Like it'll need stitches, I think. But still playing, doing okay. I beat DDE today 2-0. So yeah, I feel pretty good still.
Yes. When it happened and when you realized like how bad it was, how worried did you get? And were people in shock?
When I fell over, when the first guy fell over, people were like, but then when I fell over, it was like I was going like pretty fast. So, and on concrete, when I like slid on the floor, everybody was like, ugh. And obviously I've got a broken elbow anyway, so everybody was kind of like, oh no. And after the race finished, I had my managers run at me and say, hey Benny, you alright? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm fine. And everybody's like, Ben, you're bleeding everywhere. And I just looked down and like the floor's covered in blood. So I was a little worried, but yeah, I wouldn't let it affect my play. I've been through worse, and Anna did a good job stitching up and getting this bandage on. So yeah, I'm feeling okay.
But you're saying there's nothing at all, like it doesn't affect your playing at all?
I'm a little sore, but no, it's not going to affect my play too much, I don't think. The computers and monitors are a bit different. They affect the mouse speed, actually. I really don't like these monitors they use. ESL used them for a while too and then replaced them because they were really bad. So that's one thing that I have been complaining about, but injuries and stuff, I don't think it's going to affect me at all.
We talked before, earlier today, and you said you're feeling really confident and strong. Can you tell us, like, the last 2 months, how has your practice been working out, and you feel confident?
I had a really weak TVZ, or when I say really weak, I think every turn was struggling a little bit, but mine especially was really holding me back. Like about 3 tournaments in a row I got knocked out because of Zergs. And I've been boot camping with EG at Sascoot's house, then we went to a LAN for a week, or a net cafe for a week, and played in a tournament too, and my TVZ is now really, really strong. I make Greg whine quite a lot. My teammates, they have no idea what to do against me anymore, and I'm feeling confident. I had a game against Sen at a tournament, I lost 1-2, but he's one of the best foreign Zergs, so nothing to be ashamed of, but I could have even won the game, so I made small errors, but pretty much just been training with my teammates a lot. I haven't had much TVT practice, which that's a bit sad. That's because Puma's only just joined, but my TVP and TVZ are looking really strong right now. My TVT is even looking pretty good, so I feel this is the best I've felt since I've been back since my first arm break, so I'm feeling really good.
Great to hear. I remember I did an interview 7 months ago in Kiev with you.
Yeah.
And then I asked if the plan was to go to Korea.
Yeah.
Now EG, we know we ain't going to Korea, but can you tell us, you're going to America instead?
Yes, I am.
So tell us about it. What's going on?
What's going on? Well, I'm not sure how much I can say, but I know that after MLG, I believe the house is already set up. It's ready to move in. It's looking really, really good. We have rooms available for all the players. It's a huge house. I can't say where it is, but I'm going to be one of the members training in the house. So I hope to improve a lot.
Will it be hard to leave Rotterdam?
Rotterdam's been a really good pal of mine, but I believe this is best for my gaming career. So it will be hard. Obviously, he's a really good pal of mine. I think we've become good, even best friends, really close. So it's obviously going to be hard, but I made the transition going to Germany and leaving behind friends and family, so I just think this is the next step in my career to help me move along, and also it's best for my team. My team can also benefit from me being there, so I'm okay with it.
Would you say that what you're constructing here in America with this EG house, is that more of a Korean way of training compared to some other house? We have seen the TLO house in Sweden, and we have seen Root Gaming with, I think it's Kivikaki and Cat Cement. Is this more more like a base camp?
This is the first of its kind. The TLO house, as far as I know, that's just some friends that got together from different teams and decided to train together in like a training environment, but they haven't really got a strict schedule or anything. But obviously you benefit from training with other people. The Root gaming house, I believe that abandoned and it was just in Katz's house. And this is actually a team house. This is a true team house. It's going to have a true regimen. We're all going to train together, not just StarCraft 2, but gym, workouts and stuff. So yeah, it's going to be the closest thing that the foreign scene has got to a Korean house. It's still not going to be as strict, like not 12-hour schedules of playing only, but we're going to have schedules of playing. And yeah, there's nothing that can compare to this in the foreign scene. This is the first of its kind, and I'm really excited about it.
Of course, you have been injured, but you haven't taken the big part of EG, like promotional-wise. Do you think that this would be the way to go for you yourself, to promote yourself when you are in America, or do you think you would have the same possibilities in Europe just for EG?
I believe America's growing faster than Europe, actually. MLG alone, then you have NASL, and there's several other tournaments. Like in Warcraft 3, which is my previous game, Europe was the place to be, or China. Korea didn't really take off, and I believe America is moving rapidly. I mean, although in Europe you have really great tournaments such as DreamHack going on every so often, but they're every so often, they're not like a constant every month thing. And then you have smaller tournaments like Copenhagen and Assembly, which are all great. But overall, I think playing in America and playing with my teammates is the best thing for me. And promotional-wise, Europe I did pretty good, like I did a show with Kevin, everything was fine, but America seems to be where it's at right now. I mean, if you just look at MLG, the crowds and such, nothing in Europe really compares to that. So yeah, I think this is a place to be promotional-wise and getting better-wise.
I remember the Columbus event, that was your first MLG, right?
Yeah.
You were very disappointed, I understood it, when you got knocked out.
Yeah.
What are your expectations in this tournament? How long can you go?
How long can I go? Wow. Well, last tournament, yeah, it was my first tournament really after breaking my arm. And I only spent like 4 weeks preparing for it really, so it was, or 4 to 6 weeks, so I wasn't really in the best of shape at all. Before I broke my arm, I felt I was really, really good actually. I came third at the Kiev event. I was disappointed with that result actually. Then I got rank 1 in ladder in like a day, so I felt really, really strong, and then I broke my arm. Now I'm starting to regain shape. I'm playing against players that people would assume to be better than me, and I'm wiping the floor with them pretty much in practice games. So if I get a good grid, if I get lucky as well, like luck's always a factor in StarCraft 2, I can make it pretty far. I won't guarantee anything cocky like a top 8, which I have done before, but yeah, I believe that I'm on my way up. I'm still improving day by day. I notice like changes in my play like every day. So I by no means hit a roof, but I do believe I'm better than a lot of the players here, and I do think I can do well.
Is this someone who is intimidating you, someone you're looking especially at, like, I want to avoid that guy?
Hydra, we've practiced a lot. We go pretty toe-to-toe, and he's a teammate. I don't want to meet him. Actually, I don't want to meet any teammates. But the Korean Terrans such as MMA and MVP, those guys are pretty worrying. That's if I get to group play or really far in it. In my bracket, I think I've got a guy called Slayers Ganzi, he's tough. But like Terran's it's a matchup that I feel confident in, or I did feel confident in. In Europe, I like played a tournament recently and beat Show and Cass. But the style is changing like rapidly. Like now it's fast gas. It used to be like Expos and what have you. Now it's fast gas, fast Banshee, blue flame. The whole thing's like became very volatile, such as like ZVZ. So I'm getting used to it again. And so any Korean that's good at executing the same build as me, it's going to be tough. But yeah, I'm looking forward to any opponent really. Like if I lose against somebody that's meant to beat me, I've got no pressure on my shoulders. I've got nothing to lose. I can be seen as the dark horse of the tournament, I guess, or maybe not the dark horse. I can be seen as that guy who broke his arm and was good. And if you lose to me, they've got something to lose. You know, I'm the guy that's injured. I'm the guy that's been injured for a long time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to anyone that I play, and I'm pretty sure that I can give anybody a run for their money.
Any question from you, Fredrik?
No, again, I think you covered it all, pretty much.
So, any final words or shoutouts?
Well, I'd like to say thanks to all the people that like me. That's from Strifro, he always says that. I'd like to thank all the EG sponsors on the shirt, especially Intel, SteelSeries, Monster, Kingston, Intel Extreme Boards, Six-Pool Gaming, and Bigfoot. So thank you to all those guys. I'd also like to thank friends and family. They've all been very supportive, and I'm happy to be where I am. And thank you, Suit Guy.
Should gamers not exercise in the way like running and injure themselves?
Well, I actually think physical exercise is very helpful, but not in the way that I do it, by like being a floor magnet, since I always manage to hurt myself. But yeah, I actually think physical exercise helps your play. But yeah, not like I do, so don't
Will
fall
you
over.
participate again in the race here
In the
at
race?
MLG?
Actually, I think before the race, I said I was fast, but I said I had 2 left feet and I'm likely to fall, and my team were like, okay, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, why not? So anyway, I was in the race, and then after the race, we said like, yeah, we're never doing that again, because although it's a fun idea, it's pretty bad. Like, I mean, if somebody falls over on concrete, if they had some grass area, that'd be fine, but we always managed to do it in a car park or something freaking hard. So yeah, no.
Would you guys have won if you didn't fall?
Pardon?
Would you guys have won?
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's easy to say now, right?
So MLG got lucky.
MLG got lucky that I fell, yeah. I was catching up those MLG guys, so yeah, they got lucky.
Awesome. Good luck in the tournament.
Thank you very
Hope
much.
do good.
Cheers.